Hi guys!
Hi!
Hello.
Welcome to the Lazy Ladies Knitting Natter. How are you all doing?
Tired and fueled by coffee.
Tired and fueled by coffee, I like it. Corrigan, how are you doing?
I'm alright. Busy day at work. Now I'm here with a cup of tea, so happy days.
Nice. Sorry, I was looking at Facebook because that's what I do immediately after we press the live. I go, who's there? Who's there?
That's a good point. I haven't set my Facebook up. I'll do that now. Sorry, I've just created a new profile on the computer, so I've got like my own, and I don't keep taking over Craig's profile.
Lovely.
So, See, I'm professional.
Ooh, very professional. We are adults. We do adulting quite often, you know.
Okay, so there we go.
Yay.
Right,
So how are you, Nick?
knitting?
Sorry?
What's everyone knitting?
I currently have my dragon wing shawl. Not dragonfly, not dragon rider, not dragon slayer. Dragon wing. Definitely dragon wing. Yeah.
Have you been doing any
Tori?
knitting this week?
No, I have done no knitting this week. I have been a busy little bee, which is unusual for me because usually I just sit in my flat on my bum with me knitting in my lap watching Peppa Pig with Emily. So it's a real treat watching Peppa Pig with Emily, you know. And this week I've had quite a busy week. We've been busy bees. We had a little party on Monday, had a little party on Tuesday. Today we went for a walk. That was fun. We had nice little walkies. And then Emily passed out for 2.5 hours afterwards.
It's a hard life.
I know, and then I did some housework because apparently I have to earn my keep somehow. Don't like it. Amy, what are you knitting?
Nothing at the moment, but I will be knitting on my breakwater jumper by Cecily Glauc MacDonald. I've actually got progress. I'll show you now. It has sleeves. Well, it's been split for the body and the sleeves.
Oh.
That's in the Fibre Space Vivacious 4-ply in Peacock.
I love Fibre Space.
I can't wait to see it.
It's just so nice.
So nice.
I love it. I'm loving knitting it. I kind of want it finishing for when we go on holiday at the end of the month, but I can't imagine that's going to happen.
How long until you go on holiday?
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
You go on holiday Woolfest Day.
Yeah.
Is that why you're not going to Woolfest?
That is why I'm not going to Woolfest, yeah. We're going to a wedding, so we can't exactly change when we're going.
Darn them. How dare they pick the same day as Woolfest?
Well, the wedding's at the end of the week, but we're going on the Saturday before because the only cottages we could get were like a week. So, logistics. But yeah, I'm knitting on that. And I'm also crocheting. I might as well tell you what I'm on. I got this.
Ooh.
It's that. What's it called? The Kuni, Kuni stuff. The gradient woolly stuff. Hannah will be able to tell us.
I don't know, but it looks.
Is it seriously woolly? Is it the same stuff that you got me?
Woolly. Yeah, it's like really crispy, but it's really pretty. So it's starting to get a bit darker. And this is the festival shawl, and I can't remember who it's by because I'm really professional. Let's have a look. The Festival Shawl by Lynn Robinson, and I can't remember if it's free pattern or not, but I'll link to it anyway. But it's really easy, and it's lots of double trebles. So if you like a double treble, then and that's really quick. I mean,
we are double kind of lasses.
Is that the same yarn that you got me ages ago? And I've had it in my stash for ages, trying to work out.
Yeah, I think it might be similar because I got that at Woolfest the year you didn't go. Yeah, it's really similar to that.
I think you
Classic
might be the same yarn. Yeah, classic me colours, black and red. Just get anything.
But that shawl is really, really quick. So that's kind of what I've been working on in between when I fancied a bit of a crochet kick.
Give me that pattern and I'll do exactly the same pattern and exactly the same yarn in a different colourway. And then we'll be all like, you know, be like, twins, but not quite twins because we're so cool, but not, oh my god, you know, it would be amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, OMG.
I'll send you a copy. I put the other pattern recommendations and stuff on the Google.
In my little Google bit. In my special Google Heidi folder that Tori doesn't know about.
Yeah, the secret folder. But I'll put the festival shawl on there as well because I forgot.
Yeah.
I've been photo montaging and looking at wind farms.
Yay. Most joy. Tori, what are you working on?
Right, well,
Sorry.
I am obsessed with my sock yarn blanket. So at the moment, all I'm working on is socks. So I can have leftovers for a sock yarn blanket.
Can I just ask, what are you even going to do with the leftovers? It's too hot to knit a sock yarn blanket. I was going to do mine tonight, and I was just like, if I put that over my lap in this room where it's so hot, I feel like I'm already melting. I'm actually going to melt live on YouTube and Google Hangouts on air, and then it's going to go down in history as like the worst vlog in history because someone died. It was so terrible.
It'll be like the Secret World of Alex Mack.
Yeah, it'll be.
I just kind of deal with it, Nick. I get on with life and I stop whining.
Oh my god, how could you? Why
I just love my sock yarn blanket. I've finished my slippers. My very brightly coloured slippers. So yeah, I want sock yarn scraps.
Are the slippers up on the Ravelry page on the finished object thread?
Probably not.
Eesh.
You've got loads of scraps you can have.
Scraps.
I'll go to my mum's and get them. They're in a bag.
My little baby hat of doom is for the first time in my life I'm a featured photo on a project on a pattern. Sorry. So my little hat's on there. The one I did a test knit for. So that one's cute. But I don't think I put them on Ravelry. I put them on Twitter and I put them on Facebook.
Well, put them on the Lazy Ladies Ravelry so everyone can see how fabulous your slippers are. Because we want to see them.
Yeah. I really... Massive confession though, I haven't tied in the ends on the second slipper, so I need to do...
Crisis.
Have you dropped a stitch?
I have. I've just dropped this the first time in about 4 years. I've actually dropped a stitch. And I managed to do it right in the middle of a sentence. Oh my god. And I just happen to have a crochet hook hidden in my makeup bag.
I found one in mine the other day. Maybe that's just a thing now.
Do you think it is? Do you think we're just that cool?
I got a knitting magazine a few weeks ago to cheer myself up because I was sad one day, and the little free gift in it was like 3 different sizes of like little mini crochet hooks on a key ring. I thought, oh, cool.
I saw that.
Oh my god.
They're expensive to buy, you know.
Oh, I just thought it was like really handy because the amount of times you're like, shit, dropped stitch emergency.
They're about 6 quid each.
Pardon?
They're about 6 quid each if you get them from like Atomic Knitting.
But it's ridiculous. All you have to do is like get a crochet hook and a pair of pliers and bend the end into a circle and put it on a keyring.
Or not, because I don't care enough to take pliers to my crochet hooks. I just usually got a crochet hook at the bottom of my bag somewhere.
That's why I
usually pick up my drop stitches just with needles instead of hooks. But
I mean, do you know what's amazing to me right now? I'm sorry to like just butt in, but I'm sat here talking about crochet hooks, and in my line of sight there's currently like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 crochet hooks because they're just kicking around everywhere. I've got so many freaking crochet hooks that they just they breed. So
I can only see 2.
I don't know why I have so many, but I've got so many, so that's nice.
I'll leave mine all over the till.
It goes to 6 if I turn that little pot around, the pot where I put... Do you know when you're just wandering around your house, do you find like DPNs and like crochet hooks and stuff just everywhere? I've got cats and they like to steal things and walk off with them. But
I have a toddler.
Yeah.
I don't get to be lazy about leaving my knitting stuff around anymore. And like the last time I was lazy about it, do you know what Emily did? She took my entire Knit Pro sock needle set all of my DPNs and all my crochet hooks and emptied them into a bin. So, and I was sat there going like, that is like about 70 or 80 quid's worth of needles and hooks in the bin currently. It's just like, and I was crying because I was just like, I can't find all of my sock yarn, my sock needles, and I couldn't find all of my crochet hooks, even though I got 1,000 million of them. And I just cried for about 2 hours because I was so upset. I was really, really upset.
Aww.
It was
I can't because money eats them.
Honestly.
Yeah. Daisy will just nom them.
Yeah, but the metal, so she's just cutting her teeth on them. It's okay. I mean, I could give anyone watching. Jane's watching. Where's Jane again? Is she in the Bahamas?
Jane's on holiday somewhere really hot and nice, and I'm loving her photos on Facebook. I'm living vicariously through her.
I think it's the Bahamas or something, but oh, what was it? She put up a 1 year ago thing, like the time hop thing that Facebook does. She put one of those up from a year ago today, and she was flying in a helicopter around the Grand Canyon this time. And I'm like, so like when me and Lee get to that age, I really hope that Lee starts taking us to the Grand Canyon for our anniversary. That'd be really nice, it'd be quite alright to just fly around the Grand Canyon. What do you think?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. This year for mine and Alan's anniversary, he didn't acknowledge it. Last year for our anniversary, he got down on one knee, so that was slightly better.
Last year he went down on one knee, this year he got back up. Like,
He's just been down for a year.
Yeah, he's been like shuffling to work and back. Sorry, that's a really bad joke. What was I going to say? Should we do patterns? Should we show everyone what we found? I also found some yarn to show, but it's not really my yarn to show, but it's okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so my pattern this week is a hat. I'm going to share my screen when I can remember how to do it.
It's on the side thingy.
There we go, screen share.
Oh, that way.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you first is, we will come on to how we use Ravelry later, but this whole new bundling system in Under Favourites. You can kind of put stuff into like groups. So what I've done is I've created a bundle for podcast recommendations. And I've created a link and put it in the pattern recommendations thing on Google Drive, so people can just go back and see all my old pattern recommendations.
Who'll get you?
I know, we'll go into this later, but yeah, I love organisation. So mine is Cuba Street. And this is a hat, a colourwork hat, and it's done in sport weight, which is kind of annoying. However, it does say that you can use fingering weight and just knit the larger size, and you just have to make a few more amendments. But look at the pretty colours.
I do like
I really like that.
Yeah, it'd be good for sock yarn scraps as well. So
that would be good for sock yarn scraps. Imagine if
If only anybody had any.
So you can really play about with that.
Corrigan, smart.
Don't
arm.
anybody touch me bloody sock yarn scraps. I'll have you.
But I do like a colourwork hat.
See, do you know what I'd do with that? Do you remember the beret I did a couple of years ago? Where I did
I have hundreds of berets with
so
you.
many berets. Where it was black was the contrast colour, and then the main colour.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was it?
It was like a variegated.
Yeah, I think it was a magic degrade in the red and pink and purple.
Yeah.
So when it was colour changing, instead of colour changing like one colour to the next, it was like variegating all the way up. It was awesome. I think I might if I did that hat, I'd do it that way again.
That's a really good idea, actually. There's some really nice projects as well. I love this one. I just love the colours in it. I just think it's really cool. So yeah, that's my pattern recommendation for this week. But yeah, recommend the old bundling system. It's awesome. So you can see all my pattern recommendations are in there.
Right.
So
Jane says she's in Antigua, and she's just had a swim in the sea.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, Jane.
Nick,
Yeah.
do you remember when we were 18 and we both had a red beret and we just wore them all the time?
Yeah, and we used to sing twins.
Yeah.
Is that why we both had the red berets? Because we wanted to
Yeah,
sing.
well, no, I'm not sure. I think we both found red berets in a shop together at the same time. And we're like,
didn't we get out from like Primark for £1?
horribly.
How can you see what Jane said? I can't see where we're talking.
It's on the episode log for episode 4.
Okay, thank you.
So if you go on to the event of episode 4, and I've written a little thing there for Natter, and then we've definitely got Jane watching. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but Jane is definitely watching. Hello to anyone else.
Hi, enjoy your holiday.
Yes, I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's listening to us just going, those poor little gits, talking about how hot they are in the little room, how they can't use a sock yarn blanket because it's too warm on their little peg legs. And then she's in Antigua, being slightly warmer than we are.
I could do the swim in the sea right now, but not really the North Sea.
Yeah, not quite my style right now.
We had a seal outside the shop yesterday.
Hmm?
We had a seal outside of the shop yesterday.
Okay then.
It was awesome. Sorry.
Corrigan, do you want to do your pattern?
Yeah, can do. Put me knitting down for a sec.
Rebel.
Yeah, it's me. Screen share. Right, so I've picked this pattern. It is a shawl pattern, and I usually don't go for shawls, but I really like the idea of this one.
It looks like, it's got Fabergé because it looks like a Fabergé egg.
I've seen it made up, and one of the ladies who came to Pod Retreat last year, Liz, she made it. It's absolutely beautiful.
I just really like this idea of like the 3 different like textures in one, and looking at some of the pictures of some ones that people have made up, they've got some really beautiful like color combination ideas there. And I really think I might make this because this is a lot more my style than a lot of the more lacy ones. It feels a bit more kind of like, I don't know, like medieval and fantasy kind of based, which is more my thing anyway. But yeah, there's some absolutely beautiful versions of this, and some gorgeous colours. Like I really like those colours together. Oh, look at that one!
Oh, bloody hell!
Stunning.
Did that one come from the Gryffindor common room? I think it might have.
Beautiful. I love that one.
That's a really good combination of colours, though.
It's very big.
Plus, that red really shows the like pattern in the centre as well.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah. There's some absolutely gorgeous ones. I just I've been looking at this pattern. I keep going back to this pattern, and I'm gonna come back from screen sharing now. Yeah, I really like the look of the pattern, but all I keep thinking every time I see it is I don't have any suitable yarn in stash for that, so that's something.
What weight's it in?
It's 4-ply. Sorry,
4-ply.
I should mention these kind of things.
Possibly.
Where it's called Fabergé, and it's by Laura Ayler Designs.
It looks like you were frowning at me when you said that.
$6. I'm dyslexic as hell. Give us a break. 4-ply, and it is 420 to 630 yards.
Wow. Is that it? 420?
Yeah, 420 to 630. It said.
It is sizable when it's done.
Yeah.
It's quite sizable when it's done.
Is it like?
I want it.
It's beautiful.
Rachel's commented on the episode 4 saying that she's also watching. So hi, Rach. How you doing?
Hi.
And she's not from Antigua. She's not watching from Antigua. She's in Gateshead like I am. So that's all right. Although do you class Berkeley as Gateshead, or is it Durham?
I still call it Durham, but that's because I am Durham way.
I call it Durham, but then I get told off because I pay me money to Gateshead Council or Gateshead. Gateshead. I'm so not sure.
Some lovely conversations about Gateshead at work today.
Shh. We don't talk about it. If you talk about it, then they all turn up, all the chavs.
All of Alan's family's from Gateshead.
None of mine is. Mine are all from Newcastle and Scotland.
Benjamin Lawfell.
Benchum.
I just found out there was a place called Benchum when I started going out with Alan. Yeah.
You're so cool.
I don't step out of the county lines very much.
Hold on. I just realised I was about to start up my next round on my sock, and then I need to do my pattern, don't I?
Come on, show us your pattern.
Right, mine is the most boring pattern you'll ever see in your life. Share. I'm really close to my camera. Right.
Oh, that's me.
Do Nicholas.
Right, there we go. Was it like a time vortex or something?
Oh, is this the one you linked me in chat the other day?
Yeah, I gave it to you and Aimee. Let's not be all elitist. I gave it to everyone because I'm equal opportunity linker.
Oh, I missed this.
Oh, yeah, Amy's had a very busy week again. So bless her for being able to be here again. So this is like the Aaron weight version of something I made a long time ago that me and Tori were killing ourselves laughing at because it was the ugliest thing you'd ever seen. I knitted out of 80s move. Was it, oh my god, what was it? It was my grandma's 80s very hair, yeah. And it was like electric blue. It was ooh, there's bronze in there and everything. It wasn't good. So this is like a finer version, a more refined version, but I totally do it in something disgusting like variegated yarn. But it's just so slouchy and kind of like snuggly.
Do you want to know a confession?
What?
I may have accidentally tripped in Dainty Supplies the other day and bought enough green cotton to make this.
What? I want it now. Apparently it's not in Aaron, it's in DK. I lied. Such a liar. I need it.
Why? There's a horse. What? There's a horse, like, neighing really loudly outside. Sorry, it was really distracting. What the
Like, where do you live, Aimee? Like, in the Middle Ages?
Well, St. Helena, pretty much, yeah? Yeah, I think they might be on the way back from Appleby.
Apologies, I'm still laughing at the concept of Amy's being harassed by horses. Happens all the time. Oh my god, just like back off, mate.
They're a nightmare.
Have you asked it why the long face?
Should I go and ask it? I'm in my pyjamas though, I don't think I should probably go outside.
Oh my god, my nose, sorry.
So, Nick, what's your pattern done in?
DK.
That one asks for DK, it asks for...
800 yards.
Yeah. Well, it says 225 yards on a skein. So if you're getting 4 of those, then that's 1,000, isn't it? Really?
I've got some fibre spates DK. I got one. She was selling it off at Yarndale for like £10 a skein instead of 18.
Bloody hell, that's cheap.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a dark bluey grey colour. Yeah, I think that would work quite nicely for that actually. I shall have to get the pattern.
Everyone's thieving me patterns. Ah, no! This is where
both your patterns. They're both going to be cute.
Oh, all of them. No.
We can all wear like match. It's like my knitting group on a Saturday morning. Everybody's going to end up with matching cardigans because they see what I've knit and then everyone else knit one. So we're gonna have like a Saturday morning knitting group cardigan.
I think it gets like that in knitting groups. I think everyone kind of just like steals ideas off other people.
Well, it's like, I think it's different when you can see something made up in the flesh, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is part of it as well.
It's so much more of a selling point than just seeing it, like, as a thumbnail on Ravelry or something.
But, I mean, the other thing is, if, like, week by week someone's coming in with a massive project and they're coming in and they're just, like, knitting away, and you're just like, that's been going for a while, and you're like, having a look, having a peek at it, and you get interested, and you're like, oh, that's growing, it's getting bigger, I like it. And then one week they come in and they're like, wearing it.
Yeah.
And you're just like, and you didn't say a word, you didn't even complain, you didn't say it was a pain in the arse or the lace panels were doing your head in, it was happy days, so I want that pattern, give me the pattern, I want that pattern.
Well, it's true, because I've got the Mosley cardigan, which is, I did it as a test knit originally, and then I knit one for the shop in the West Yorkshire Spinners Country Birds print double knit, and then one of the other girls has knit it, so we have matching cardigans.
Is it in the same yarn?
Yeah, she's done it. It's a different colour, so mine's blue tit and hers is wood pigeon. But it's the same cardigan.
Blue tit and wood pigeon.
I know, it's amazing. And then I've got a couple of other ladies doing it in the Adriel knit call, and it looks really cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I need to get a whole bunch of that yarn. It keeps cropping back up, and I keep seeing patterns I like in it.
A knit call.
So it's nice, I've got to say.
I think Saturdays I might be buying a couple balls.
Saturday, KIP day.
I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be the end of a rather hellish week for me.
Well, that's good. But it is forecast 11 degrees and rain.
Yay!
So umbrellas?
Sit on the floor inside. I'll sit in my car, wherever. I want to come look at yarn.
We'll just have to knit in public in the shop door.
Yeah. We can just clear out your window and all sit on the windowsill.
I don't have a window. I've just got 2 big doors.
Well, we'll stand in your door then.
Yeah, I might try and procure a marquee, actually.
A marquee?
Just sit outside in the rain. As long as it doesn't come sideways, we're alright.
It's raining sideways.
Sideways rain, not so much.
Sideways rain, not so cool. What on earth happened to that stitch? Oh my word. I've got a ginormous stitch. I don't know what happened.
Before we move on from patterns, can I tell you about my socks?
Oh yeah, you're having an issue with them, aren't you?
You know, the grand test knit?
Yes.
Well, an update. I did the cuff, and I only did 1 pattern repeat because the cuff was so tight I couldn't actually get it over my foot. So I didn't want to make it any longer because I thought it would be like a Chinese finger trap. So then I've done the heel as per the instructions, and the heel is massive. So the sock's too tight and the heel's too big. But the designer's now rewritten the pattern for the heel, and she's absolutely fabulous and she's lovely. But I don't think I've got the stamina to take the heel back.
Oh God, no! I don't think after the stress. Can you just bail on one of these things?
No, but you only have to do 1 sock, so I'm just going to get to the end and then not do the other one.
Can you not just say, like, yeah, I've put in plenty of time and effort, but your pattern's crap?
Well, it's not now. It works now, but, you know, I can't be bothered to pull the heel back and do it again because I'll have to put pins in my eyes.
It's the thing, I mean, like, it's not... If you're doing these test knits, you get very little out of it compared to what you put into it. It's like, you put in your yarn, you put in your time, and then technically you put in, like, your intellectual property kind of thing, when you're saying, like, you created that thing and then you're kind of just giving rights over it to the designer. And that is a lot of time and effort to put in for something that just blatantly doesn't fit.
True. It would if I sorted the heel out. I mean, there's people that have finished it now and done like the proper heel, and it works. But I'm just gonna have 1 sock that's.
But so far, you've had to change, or well, so far every part of it's been bad. I mean, your cuff's too tight.
Yeah.
You've had to change the body of the sock by only doing 1 repeat. Your heel's too big. Yeah. So that's every part of the sock you've come across so far has been wrong.
It's really hard to knit because the pattern's got no give in it. You need to use, I think you need to cast on like 10 to 14 more stitches than you would usually do for a normal sock. And I mean, I've got tiny little spindly legs.
Yeah.
And
can you imagine what it would take to get that over my cankles?
It just wouldn't happen.
Oh, Nick, can you imagine with mine and your like giant wide feet?
Yeah, we've got giant wide feet and massive cankles as well. We're just gross, aren't we?
I don't know what a cankle is.
It's where your calf and your ankle are one thing. Because they're so wide.
It's a superb word.
But it's okay.
What are you doing, baby boy?
It's only noticeable when you're wearing flats. When you put heels on, everything's fine. No one notices. There's no cankles in heels.
Oh, there's a kitty.
Have you met my cat?
He's beautiful. Can I go and get my money? Hold your belly. I'm going to go and get Daisy, right?
To get wild animals out. I'll have to go get my daughter.
Oh, Bill's just come up from visiting his daddy downstairs, haven't you? Bill, can you go make me a cup of tea?
You know, I might text for ice cream.
Yes. She's had her belly shaved. Oh, look at
Oh.
that. Oh, I shaved all that tummy fluff off.
How come they've done that?
We had our ultrasounds last week.
Oh.
Poor little tum-tum.
They had to shave all the fur off her belly.
Oh, poor lamb.
Oh no, go and see Daddy.
There's a bunny on the telly. Have you ever seen a bunny?
Oh, oh, we alright. She's just done a somersault. Are you trying to give it back? Okay. She's done a miraculous somersault, but no, she's got a baldy belly because the vet shaved it all off. But she's
Sorry.
fine.
Elle is watching as well. Hello, Elle.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? I've just requested ice cream. I don't want my child. I want ice cream instead.
I've got your breath up my nose.
Because I'm a good parent and I appreciate my child, but ice cream is better. At this time of night, if she's still awake, there's nothing better than ice cream. Because babies are rubbish at this time of night. Anyway, shall we do yarns?
Yes. I don't have one this week, so go shoot.
You own a yarn shop. How can you not have yarn?
Because I've not been there since Sunday.
I can do yarn just texting my darling fiance. Go, do you want me to do yarn first? I'll go now.
Go on.
Whee! Let's do a screen share.
Yay! Throw it in the river.
Right, so I haven't knit with anything particularly exciting this week, so I'm going to go with an old favourite. Jitterbug, yay! 4-ply sock yarn from Collinette. It's one of the first sock yarns I ever used, so I think, you know, I'm a little bit emotional that way. But it comes in some absolutely brilliant colours. I'll just scroll down to the coloury bits. This one, Popsicle, I have it right here next to me.
I've used Florentina, and I've used the one that was the main picture at the top, the blue one. And I used another one, and loads of them. I've used loads of them. That one.
I've never used it ever again.
Yeah, I've used bright charcoal. I have used, well, I've got Popsicle. I haven't used it. I have got. Oh, here's more.
More.
I think I've used that one. And plenty of others. I've used a lot of this stuff. Right, where's back to human beings. I have some right here in my hand.
Hello in your hand. Oh, that's really nice.
The problem with this yarn is it's beautiful colours, but it washes out really weird. It goes quite fluffy and yeah, it's a bit weird. Aimee had a problem a while ago with the colours running in hers.
Yeah. Do you want to see how spectacular they ran? I can actually get the sock out.
That's one there.
Find it.
I've got. That's a fruit coolie, I think. And I've had issues with this yarn as well, but I'll let Aimee do her bit, and then I'll discuss my bit, and we'll do it in turns.
Okay. So this is my tie-dye sock.
Oh, I love that yarn.
It was beautiful, but the main problem was the pinks and the purples ran. I mean, that was after one wash. And they also wear through really easily because mine's got a great big hole in the heel.
Yeah.
I've never had any socks wear through.
Oh, yep. These ones, and they're right worn up right at the back as well. I might just have to bin them, to be honest. They're just,
See,
yeah. I love the yarn. I just hated the fact that the dye ran. But as I said before, Collinette were great, and they did give me another skein of yarn of my choice, any colour, and a 15-finger voucher. So.
Thank you,
I had
Dad.
the exact same issue. I had some lovely navy blue and black socks knit out of the Jitterbug picture, like the main picture, the blue and black in that was what I was using, and they ended up white and black, Like,
What?
it ran so much, the blue actually completely came out and wore an entire hole straight through the toe of my sock, so I couldn't wear them. So they ended up in the bin.
I had some green. I can't remember the exact colour name of it off the top of my head, but it was like a dark green colour with some
It was like a foresty one, wasn't it?
yeah, like a coppery, reddy kind of fleck going through it every now and again. And I knit Hermione socks out of it, and Bill's just been sat on my knee, and he's been shoving his face into my face, and I get a lot of cat hair. The colours ran when I washed them a bit, and they turned out quite fluffy and stuff, but now they've been through the wash many, many, many more times since then, because they're my favourite socks, knitted socks anyway, to wear. And now they've got like so fluffy and stuff that they've gotten really, really comfortable. I've not had any problems with them wearing through.
Before you knit with, or after you've knit with the other collanet stuff, you might just want to soak it in some vinegar, just to make the colours there.
That's an idea.
Because
I'd put it this way: I'm never, ever, ever, ever making socks with their stuff ever again, because I'm not spending like 18 quid on 100 grams of yarn to then get a garment that I can wear like 10, 20 times and then completely wear out and not be of any use. I'd make a shawl. I'd make another shawl or something else in 4-ply. I'd do a jumper if I got 2 skeins. Yeah. But that's the extent of it. I wouldn't use them for socks again.
What, like, you know how, like, sorry, you've just mentioned it there, like some sock yarn can cost like 20 quid a skein.
Which that does, yeah.
This stuff I'm knitting with at the minute was something like a £5 a skein or something like that, possibly less. I think it was less. I think it was about 3 quid. And I'm really liking this yarn. Really, really liking it.
What is it?
It's the drops, and we don't really like drops, but
we do not like drops. Very true.
It's coming out really cute.
They are nice.
Yeah.
Stuff's good value. It's only like $7.20 for a 100-gram ball, which is much cheaper than the Reggiex. You usually have to get 2 balls.
But and then I've got the King Cole stuff here.
Oh, Tori, there we go. Elle says maybe we should try citric acid treatment to keep the colours set in.
Yep. I wonder who has some citric
acid factory where they have lots of citric acid.
I wonder who ordered 6 tons of citric acid today.
That's brilliant.
Oh, do you know what happened, right? Today at work, I'm looking for some vitamin H, and I'm searching all over the place. We never ever use vitamin H. But
I didn't think vitamins went that high.
All I needed was 5.5 grams of vitamin H. And you know that stuff costs like about 150 quid for like a kilo or something? I think it was more than that, actually. But I'm with the syrup room lads, and I'm hunting around through all the dry stuff. And Kenny, one of the syrup room guys, he's just like, no, while I'm like peeping over this like big box, and he's like, you shouldn't have touched that. It was brilliant blue. Industrial food. He stood over me and made me wash my hands with grit. He's like, that is going to go on everything. He's like, he would not let me out the factory into the offices until I'd scrubbed myself clean.
That's too told. Sorry, I've got peanut butter ice cream now. Oh, yeah.
I had salad for lunch. I had salad for lunch. I had fruit for breakfast, salad for lunch, chicken salad. And then for tea, I have had beef and noodle salad. Yeah, fun times.
I had crumpets with loads of butter and blackcurrant jam, right, for breakfast. And then for my lunch, I had pasta, because Emily likes pasta. And then for tea, I had bangers and mash. And then we ate all of our bangers and none of our mash, which is unusual.
Nick, you've been my friend for 10 years now, and I hate you.
And now I'm having ice cream. Oh, no, what a shame.
But anyway, yes, so Elle says I can use citric acid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elle
in
says
a sack of citric acid, and
Yeah,
then...
it's the same job as vinegar.
Okay.
Ooh, ice cream.
How much citric acid would I need?
All of it.
All of
I don't know, I've never used it. I used to use vinegar when I used to dye.
We've got 20 tons of citric acid in the warehouse at the moment.
That's
How much of that do I need?
much, but
Pardon?
that's probably a tad too much.
I thought you said one for each foot. It went a bit funny there.
Yeah, you need a ton for each foot.
Woo.
So if I can't see if there's any going spare, use some food grade citric acid. That'll go down well.
I'll do the job.
No. It'll be okay. Right, my yarn. This is a recommendation that I've been given on our Facebook group by the lovely Elle. Because at one point, we were discussing sock yarns, I think, and she gave me a link to this, and this makes me want to cry with joy. Look at these yarns.
B. Yeah, she does nice stuff.
Look at these yarns. I'm having like a little crisis. I keep on coming back to it and just staring.
They're absolutely amazing. She always has them post stuff on Instagram, and she does a socks with Buffy knit along as well.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I like that one.
So pretty. But I love the way she's wound it so that every time the colour changes, she changes direction, so it looks absolutely mint in like the ball. Oh my god, like that is. I think that I wind a good ball of yarn, but that is just, oh my god.
Pretty spectacular.
I am scum in comparison to this person. Sorry, I just clicked over, haven't I? And I've just stuck that on. I forgot I was screen sharing.
What was the other colour?
Hold on.
My face.
I actually went, because the first time I came on here, she didn't have anything up. So I went on sales. So there's this one, which is kind of similar to the Loki colourways.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a Loki one?
I was going to say it reminds me more of like Jamaica and stuff, but then I have been on the phone to Jamaica all day.
No, this she does a colourway called Loki, Tori. Hold on.
Alright.
And it's very similar.
I think seeing as I have a Loki, I kind of need some of that.
Yeah, I want. There's some beautiful purpley reds and things, and I want more.
What's she got in the ways of blues and greens?
Hold on, I'm getting the sales up.
She just sent some stuff to somebody I follow on Instagram as well, and it was 3 amazing balls. I think one of them might have been sparkly.
What
Look at
type of
that.
yarn is that she's got listed there?
Look at this, look at this. Delilah's the
And is it like 100
I
grams?
want that.
50?
Yeah, you should follow her on Instagram.
Yes, 100 grams.
I'm not on
And I think
Instagram.
it's about 40. But those are the Loki ones, so they got more yellow and green than they have of the darker colour.
Oh, hold on.
And then that's Rogue. I love the Rogue.
Oh, there, yeah, it's caught up now. Scroll up so I can see them.
So that's the one I want. Delilah. Right here. This pinky, whitey, reddy plastic thing. And then I like that one, and I like the Rogue one. Because that is very Rogue, isn't it? I love Rogue.
Yeah, me too. I was going to do Rogue as cosplay.
I have. I've gone as fancy dress as Rogue before, not as cosplay, as fancy dress. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
That's because Rogue is badass. But yes, thank you, Elle, for showing me that, because I cried for a little while, so I'm definitely going to have to get some.
It is, it's wonderful.
Elle's given us a link to Problems and Solutions with Yarn with the citric acid vinegar, and Han says Tori's work sounds scary. It is scary. The syrup men are out to get her.
Oh no, the syrup guys are lovely.
I love how you talk about syrup, guys. It makes me laugh on a daily basis.
The
Yeah,
syrup guys.
Everybody seems to find it, because like the syrup lads are probably my favourite lads at the whole factory, and thank God none of them are ever going to watch a podcast about knitting. So I'm quite aware none of them are ever going to see this, but I work in the office, and there's a bit of a them and us kind of thing with the factory lads and the people in the office, but I don't pay attention to any of that, and I just hang out with whoever I want to hang out with. But the factory lads are all so down to earth, and there's no airs and graces, there's no caring what people think about you or anything like that. It's just, everything is just how it is, and I just love that. I find it so refreshing after some of the places I've worked. And it's just so different. I mean, my last job I worked in a craft shop. My job before that I worked admin, and I've worked in IT companies, and I've worked hotel reception, stuff like that. So working in a factory is just completely alien to me, but it's just so interesting, and you meet so many really interesting people. But I hang out with the Secret Room lads more than anyone because they're just the best crack, and they're always playing like stupid jokes on people. There's actual practical jokes happen in my workplace.
Smooth moves. Right, so
much fun.
Lovely low Tory syrup guys are those syrup guys. We really need to start having our Ravelry conversation because we've been on for an hour almost.
Yeah.
Okay. So apologies for my ethereal glow. It's really bright, and now I have like I look like I'm in angelic again.
It's like I was laughing at the whole thing.
I can that sorted out. There we go.
Have you put a filter on it? Have you done an Instagram?
I've just opened the wardrobe door.
Really? Sorry.
Yeah, see, I've opened the wardrobe door, now you can't see it. Woohoo! It's a thing.
You're so cool.
I'm just what?
Too cool.
I know. So Ravelry, as we discussed during the week on Hangouts, we all have different ways of using Ravelry, some of which horrify me. I'm looking at you.
I have tried to curb it down, really have.
So it's just the discussion of how do you use Ravelry. I'm freakishly organised, so my favourites are things that I favourite. My queue is what I'm going to be immediately kind of in the next however many months going to be knitting. Hence, there are about 5 items in my queue, not 400.
Who's got 400? I'm on 7.
That's not too bad. How many have you got in yours, Nick?
I've got 700 in my queue, Aimee. I haven't got 7 items in my queue.
700?
Yeah.
That is horrifying. That is genuinely horrifying.
Oh, that's my favourite mix-up to date now. seven. Well done, Tori. No, 700.
No, it's too many. It's too stressful. How can you order them?
Right, because you want to know what I do. I'll show you what I do. I'm going to screen share and totally take over your life. Right.
Teach us what you do.
Screen share. My Ravelry. Okie dokie. What I do is, I'm like, I want to knit something today. What am I going to knit? I go up my queue. I see that my friend's playing games on Steam. I click the advance button.
And you search.
And then I go, do you know what I really fancy?
Sock yarn.
A jumper. And then I look through my stash and I go, oh, I really fancy one made out of DK.
We have very similar favourites.
And then, and then I can scroll through what I've seen that I like, and then I can pick one of the things that I really like. And I can just keep playing with it until I find what it is I want. I'm like, oh no, I totally want to do some crochet. What am I going to make? Or like, I'm skinned this month.
Me less then. The fact that you use the search function is actually quite clever.
Well, because, and then what I also do is I do have a favourite section. And I use this for stuff like these socks. I recently found these socks, just kind of stumbled on them, and I thought they looked absolutely awesome, but they're not a pattern. They just look awesome to me. So I thought maybe one day I want to do something like that. So I've got that in my favourites. I've also got in my favourites stuff that I'm never going to have the time or the talent to make. Actually, I've just put all these shawls in recently because I love them. Oh, this yarn I really like also. So I use my favourites for things that I really like. And look at this guy. I have no idea where I came across this guy, but look at him.
Yes, I remember that one. Oh,
Oh, which do you want to swoon right now?
man is living the dream.
Which do you prefer? The rug he's lying on or the rug on his chest?
I think I prefer it's giant socks. Did you see that? Oh my god.
I love the fact he's wearing short shorts and he's got his top buttoned down to here. But look at the background, it looks freezing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so I'm coming back. I'm going to stop screen sharing. Right, yeah, so I use my favourites as things that are my favourites, and I use my queue as a kind of shopping list.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I use my favourites, as I say, just to things that are favourite, and I search through that like you search your queue. And then I use my queue as to like immediate items. And Rachel's just said on Facebook that she's also very organised and everything's tagged and in bundles. Well done. And our queue rarely exceeds 50, and if it's a pattern you purchase, it's also in my wish list. That's a girl after my own heart.
I think I have about 3 patterns in my queue that are actually to pay for because I am a poor person who refuses to buy things, so I never buy a pattern. Never, ever, ever. I just scrounge for other people because I'm so idiot. But oh my god, Tori, read your messages. Rachel's very upset about that. My ravelry's just not loading. It's having a right nightmare, this thing. Bless it.
I agree. I also read mine and delete as I go as well.
Cute. Let's have a look.
Where are we commenting? What thread?
On the episode 4 thread. So if you go into the episode 4 event, it'll be the first thing in there.
Oh, that's how that happens.
Yeah. You see
Sorry, Hannah.
Look again there.
Make an announcement. Hannah's just said, can we all practice saying her name? And I've got to teach you. It's Hannah.
It's spelled Han.
Yeah, it's Hannah. As in Hannah. As in Hannah. A-H is
Hannah, because it's foreign.
No, it's Hannah. It's just the Danish spelling of Hannah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like Danny Wallace's old missus was called Hannah, and her name was spelled that way.
Yeah. She just said I have to tell you to practice saying her name.
I'm just useless. I can't pronounce anything. I thought McGonagall was McNogganall until I was like.
Oh dear, Aimee has a history with calling her.
That's amazing.
What? I don't even think that it's funny. I can't pronounce things.
I can't say tactics.
What? Tax disc. Yeah, that's a difficult one. Emily keeps on saying biscotti and spaghetti and things like that. And I'm just like, all right, whatever you want, love. I don't really care.
She's only a little low.
Yeah. I've just got to the bottom of that. The reason I have so many unread messages is I don't know how this happens, but every year on my birthday I get about 70 people wishing us happy birthday on Ravelry. I have no idea who they are, how they know it's my birthday, or what group it's from. They just all send me birthday messages. I've obviously got my name on some list from somewhere, but that's why, because as lovely as it is, these random strangers wishing us happy birthday every year, all of those messages just say, you have been linked here, you have been linked here.
Oh, there.
I have no idea how that even works. Hold on, I'm going to screen share with you guys my queue. This is what my queue looks like. 120 items.
That's how it.
Small.
That is it, and it is all just bloody shawls and jumpers, basically.
How can you prioritise 100 and odd items? I get stressed with 5.
Because, do you know what it is, right? My favourites I use as, for example, if I see something someone's knit and I'm like, oh, that's really nice, and I love what you've done there, and I love the yarn you've used it in, I use it as a little, like, I like that, well done thing. So I think there's probably about 20 things in my favourites, knowing me.
Yeah, I would take on that. It's more of like an upvote button for me, as well as sexy men on rugs.
People's stuff. That's it. Look at that. That's 11 things that I like.
Nick, you know the lass in the top right picture with the gloves on?
Yeah.
She's always reminded me of Misha.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. I remember when there was no hand spun bit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I love it how we all use it so differently, though, and that the fact that it allows us to all use it so differently.
It's to me, it's literally like the queue is my queue of things I'm gonna make. Once it's made, it gets taken out of the queue. So, as long as they keep on uploading 300 and odd patterns every couple of hours, I'm gonna keep on queuing huge amounts of things. But I'm not insane like Corrigan is, so I'm gonna refuse to do silly things like what she does. Yes, everyone's upset about Tori's messages. You started like a massive thing here, Corrigan. How could you? I can hear my tiny child screaming. Madness. Sorry. Moment of silence for Emily. And now there's a tiny child outside my room screaming. There's a kid outside the window now. What the hell is going on?
Nick, what was your pattern
Why am I
called?
being screamed at? My pattern was called the Shimple. It's a simple shrug. Hold on. I'll find it in my queue because it's the last thing in my queue because it's the last thing I added. And if you look before that, there'll be like 2 or 3 things.
Found it. Just because I'm going to add it into my favourites.
Although, how can you
Shrug.
something that baffles me about the queue, and I'm not saying this in a "how dare you," but just in a curious kind of, I play with my queue a lot, and I like to reorganize the order that all of these 700 items are in my queue and things like that, and I go through it regularly and I ditch stuff that is no longer my style as I, how long have I been on Ravelry? Like, many years. It's got to be like, what, like 6
or 7 years.
And so my style has changed a lot over that time, and so I'll bin stuff, well, not bin stuff, but take off my queue and stuff. But I'll have maybe the top 10 items or something as stuff I want to make really soonish. But then I'll go back a month later and I'm like, oh, I don't want to make that.
Yeah, I've changed mine a lot.
Yeah.
They always sit. They sit.
That's why I could never use it as a queue of things to make. In my opinion, that's why I can never do it that way, because my mind just changes.
Mine does too, but what I make sure is that they're all in favourites, and they're categorised in favourites, of course, because you know what? I'm going to show you my favourites now because...
Can't. It's too much. You guys are putting too much pressure on it. It's meant to be a hobby. What's wrong with you guys? I just put it in my queue, and then I look through my queue, and then I go, all right, that's what I want to make this week. And then I make it, and then I take it out of my queue. It's as simple as that. It's not a difficult thing. We don't need organisation.
No, Nicole.
Why are you doing this?
So my categorised.
Why'd you have one that said food?
I don't know. Do you see what's in food?
Yes, I do.
Let's have a look. So it's knitted food. That's what's in there. So I've got them all categorised down the side, and obviously I search through that, and then I just put them into the queue, and then if I decide I don't want to knit them anymore, I just delete them out the queue, and they sit in the favourites.
Right, so can I suggest a discussion topic for next week?
Yeah.
Why anybody needs a knitted fried egg and bacon in their life?
Yeah, I know. I have no idea why I've got knitted food in there. It must have been a phase I was going through.
I need to, right, just really quickly just jump in here and say, how can you criticise Tori for having 700 things in her queue when you have 2,100 things in your favourites?
Yeah, but I don't sit and reorganise my favourites. They just sit there in case, and then I search through them.
They're not reorganised. They're not bundled. They're not in folders.
Oh, they are. They're in categories.
You see, mental madness.
They're in categories like cardigans, jumpers, and then I search them.
You ever want to sit on your lunch break on Ravelry because you left your knitting at home and you can't be bothered with anything, so you just sit there and you have a look on your Ravelry and you just want to have a look at pretty patterns that you like and stuff like that. Do you never just do that for chilling? Am I the only person in the world who does that?
No, I do that.
We were talking about this the other day, about how much...
When I organise my queue, I go through it regularly and I ditch stuff I don't like, and that's usually because I'm in one of those moods where I just want to chill and think about knitting and stuff, but I'm not in a situation where I can just knit, so
I think
play on Ravelry.
You're like, yeah, I joined Ravelry 7 years ago. My style has totally changed since then, and I'm like, mine hasn't. I'm still stuck in the same place I was. I look exactly the same. I wear the same clothes. I think I still own T-shirts from then. And I'm not ashamed. I still own knitwear that I knitted 7 years ago that I would wear, I think.
Can I just say I've got a bit of a retraction that I want to make from episode 2.
Oh, really?
You know how I said that Stephen West hasn't produced anything wearable for ages and he's gone mental?
Uh-huh.
Literally days after that, he has released a number of garment or shawl patterns that actually are less mental than
Do you know
in recent times.
Yeah.
And then I felt really bad.
Episode 2, and since I'm usually the person behind the Lazy Ladies Knit and Natter Twitter handle, I was having a look at Stephen West's Twitter page. And I was just looking at the pictures, basically, to have a look at what patterns and stuff he's been putting up there. Have you noticed not a single Stephen West model knows how to sit on a chair?
They're all Stephen West.
Pardon? They're all Stephen West?
Most of them are him, yeah.
How does he not know how to sit on a chair?
Does he do, like the lean and like the one knee up?
No, it's not even leaning. He just doesn't know how to sit in a chair.
Should we have a look at some examples?
Yeah, I want to see these new patterns.
Right, hold on. I'll see if I can find the
Get his Twitter on screen share.
If I put the recently published ones up, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to screen share. If you give me 2 seconds. So where's my mouse gone?
Aimee needs to learn how to focus cameras on herself so that it takes over the world.
There we go. So he's produced new shawls that actually are alright and are less mental, and then I felt really bad because I said that all of his stuff's been too arty-farty.
Can you show me the black and white one there, please?
This one.
Yes. Immediately. Do it now. I can't see it. You need to talk because you haven't got the camera focus on it.
So there we go. It looks, I don't know what it is, but he's sitting on a chair, Tori.
He's not sitting in a chair. He's like doing. He's lunging on a chair.
Yeah, he's hovering over a stool. It's different. There's a difference. See, these.
Can you post with a shawl?
I mean, my favourite, I've got to say, is the one where he is. I mean, some of this is batshit crazy. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah. There's the one with the eagle shawl.
I mean, the highlighters, they're knitted shorts. No, I'm sorry. What is going on here? Just all kinds of no. But
look at that one. Sorry, I don't know what that says. On the very, very far right, in the middle, on the middle row.
Here?
No, go right.
Go right?
Go right again. Right again.
That one.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
It's a dicky, which is like a thing that people used to wear like under jumpers, you know, like a roll neck instead of having like a jumper underneath. It just looks like a kind of a roll neck. That's a dicky.
Why does it go over his ears?
I have no idea. I mean, some of this stuff's just mental. I mean, that's a dress. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Again, this is a classic example of the batshit crazy stuff. But you know, fair enough. He's been artistic, and that's cool. But some of his new shawls are actually all right. This one, that's quite pretty, and normal-ish.
Oh, I love that.
That's quite nice. So he has released a couple of ones that are not too out there. So then I felt bad, and I thought I should probably have a little retraction. And
right, I'm gonna hold on. Let's see if I can figure this out. I don't know how to use Twitter.
I'm gonna see if I can show you the one that looks a bit rude.
A bit rude.
Yeah, there's some amusing comments about it in the comments thread. It's this one here, and it's just the way that he's kind of posing with it as well. It's just a bit all kinds of wrong. I don't even really know how you would wear it. I guess like that. Yeah. It created hot debate.
So we're getting a few comments on the Facebook. On the Facebook.
On the Facebook. I'm coming back now.
So what I missed the garment there because I was too busy twatting about on Facebook. But yes, apparently it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. I completely agree. or I did 5 years ago, and then I had a kid. So now I don't have time to knit all the time like I used to. I used to, like, everywhere I went, I was knitting, and now I don't really have time for it. That's why I started doing this, because I want to get back into it, because it's been so long since I've actually, like, dedicated myself to my freaking hobby that I love, because I do love it. I love knitting. I love crafting forever. And like, doing this podcast, video log, whatever we're calling it, has really, like, got me back into it, and it's really, like, helped with my motivation to actually knit. So now, like, when I'm sat on the sofa with Emily watching Peppa Pig, I will not just be watching Peppa Pig, I'll be knitting as well. But I do have a terrible habit, so if anyone notices that I'm not knitting during the podcast or vlog or whatever we're calling it, it's because whenever I talk, I don't knit. And it's well established in knitting groups that the minute I come in, and the minute I sit down, and the minute I get some knitting out, it sits in my lap. Or I'll hold it, or I'll gesture with it, and it'll be like, you remember the thing with the thing with the thing.
I've got the point where I need a tape measure and I don't have one, and I have no idea where I have one.
I've got one.
Oh, that's really helpful. Can you hold up the screen for me?
Hold on.
Is that about an inch?
You need an inch.
Oh, actually, I do. No, I do have a tape measure. I lie. It's a thingy one. It's one of those ones.
Right. Can I nick the screen and screen share his Twitter page?
Yep, go for it.
All right. Where are we at? Do you see what I mean? See if we can see any more. There was hundreds of them when I flicked through this the other day. That's not a real size chair. That's a baby person's chair. There's another one.
Was he never told not to sit on the back of the couch when he was a small child?
Look, there's another one. That's not how you sit on a chair.
Amazing. I might start sitting in chairs like Stephen West sits in chairs.
We could start a new, like, Tumblr of it.
Yeah, we'll be like, Stephen.
There's some real people sitting in chairs.
See, that's how you sit in a chair. Oh my word.
Where are we at?
I just can't handle how awesome that is. Go back. That's pretty.
What is it? Let's have a look.
That's some seriously intricate work right there.
Sorry, can you talk? I can't see it.
Oh no! He cut up that cute little jumper to make some genital framing crotch pants.
Oh, there is swants on there. They're sweater pants.
Oh my god! I'm offended. I'm not really offended. Stephen West would have to do a lot more than that to offend me, but that's pretty harsh, like.
Alright, I'm coming back now. That's enough of that sharing.
No.
But yeah, Stephen West can't sit on a chair.
Amazing.
You learn something new every day.
Pardon?
You learn something new every day. Hannah has just pointed out that I laughed at knitted shorts, and I was talking on Facebook about crocheted shorts the other day.
They were different.
They were.
They were different, but they have been
section on my queue as well, but that's entirely different.
They are cute, but they've been vetoed. I'm not allowed the crocheted shorts.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Well, I'm going to veto them back in, because I think they're awesome.
It's sat right next to the computer right now as well.
I think, do you know what? I think stuff the Saturday morning knitting group cardigan, I think we should have the Sunday afternoon crocheted shorts instead.
It's a great idea, but I'm not doing it.
Me and you can go down CM Beach in a pair of matching crocheted shorts. I don't mind.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, no thanks. I'm alright. I'll take a pass on that one. Cheers. You bloody mentals.
You're missing out. Missing a trick.
I don't think I am, because out of the three of us, I am by far the fattest. So I think, if anything, I'm saving other people.
Don't be silly.
I'm still a chub. Don't take away my claim to fame. I'm the fat one.
My sister, me, my two sisters, and my mum are all now members of Slimming World, and Alan calls it Fat Fighters. My sister calls it Chub Club.
Chub Club.
So I've got a little group on Facebook, me and my sisters in the Chub Club.
I've done Slimming World so many times, and I just always fail. Always fail. Fall down at the last hurdle, me.
Last hurdle.
Yeah, I always get to a point where I've lost like almost the right amount of weight, to get back into my little zone. And then I just go, do you know what's great? Crisps and chocolate are great. I'm going to sit and eat crisps and chocolate for the next 2 hours. And then I just don't go to group the next week because I'm just like, well, they're just going to tell us I'm fat and I already know that. Cheers, like, because that's me.
I do kind of hate the thought of paying a £5 for them to go, Tori, you got fat.
I don't know if I'm officially allowed to say that. My sister used to run a Slimming Well group. I wasn't allowed to go.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go.
No, I used to go and help. I do take the money and stuff. And apparently I was upsetting people, so I wasn't allowed to go. Just my presence upset them.
Just like made all the fatties cry.
I didn't. I was helping my sister.
No, because they were like, look at her. With her.
Hold on. Hannah, what? Will you stop? I'm trying to get past you two yelling at each other. No one's listening to me. I'm just sat here and like, they still talking.
Yes.
Have you, right, you guys probably can't see this, but there's like little microphone levels on like the little photos. So the viewers probably can't see that, but I can see that, and I can see how high mine goes. And I'm meant to be loud. And these two are like.
Are we really that loud?
Yeah, compared to what I was talking, yeah.
My computer might be quite loud actually.
But Hannah says that I was pulling silly faces, so I was going to pull her a face, but I couldn't get past you two yelling at us, and then I lost my shit a bit.
Do you want to do it now?
No, because I feel like a dick. No one is shocked. Nick made an arse of herself. But at least it's talking. It's alright. I'm not that much of a tit.
Everyone's talking on Facebook now.
I know.
And look at some plonks.
It was a Slimming World ice cream. No, it was not, Hannah. No, it was not Slimming World ice cream. Because I'm a chubs and I'm allowed to eat what I want. Because I'm not paying anyone a £5 to tell me I'm a chub.
I've got some ice cream.
Putting myself up to failure by thinking of it as a diet. I know. To be fair, I'm trying to start eating better, but I just can't be buggered. I want to eat badly. I like eating badly. It just sucks because after I had Emily, I can't shift any weight. So
one of the things is I'm proper bad for it, but it's like just because you've had a bad day doesn't mean you're completely off the horse. Like, you know, if you have a you're right there, Aimee?
Yeah, sorry, I'm knitting my own hair.
Prizes.
I'm knitting my own hair and my jumper. I'm sick of pulling it out.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah, but like, because one night you go out and eat fried chicken and drink a whole bunch of wine doesn't mean like you've ruined it for the rest of your life. Get disheartened. You should just get back on it the next day. But
yeah.
If you get on the horse outside of my window.
Yay!
Oh,
how many cinnamon points, how many sins there are in horse meat.
And horse meat, probably none, as long as you don't eat the fat.
As long as it's lean. What do you think, Aimee? Does the horse look chunky?
I haven't seen it. I just heard it. It sounded big.
Sorry, we're having a bit of an issue. Jane can't get back on the link. Hold on, I just need to get to the end of this little row, and then I will get on that for you, Jane. And you can't hear me because you are not watching. Sorry. I'm not laughing, just saying.
Oh.
Right, hold on. Alright. Copy, link, address, scroll down.
Well, we should probably get wrapping up about now anyway, though, shouldn't we?
No, hold on.
We should indeed even. It's been a long day. My words aren't working. I think I'm on the coffee come down.
I had to do a fake fight for a Jamaican fella today.
Hold on, Emily's yelling at me. I'm just going to go and grab her for 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds.
You had to do a what, Tori?
Bit of a fake fight for a Jamaican fella. We have a supplier. There was a whole bunch of hoo-ha, but there was basically a supplier, and his transport people let him down loads. So, whereas I was a bit chilled because with everything that's happened today. Oh, hello, sweetie pants. Hi, darling.
Hi,
Oh,
Emily.
your sound's gone. Oh, there you are. Say hiya. No, I can't hear you.
Yeah, she's gone mute again.
Isn't that a gorgeous little girl?
I don't know what's going on. We can't hear her.
Hi, Emily. Hi, tired little yawny girl.
Nick looks in despair. She's talking and there's no words.
Oh dear. But yeah, I had way more interesting things to think about than pineapple, but
Is this working?
hey,
Yes, it is working. Emily says it's working. I
good
don't.
girl, Emily.
We can neither confirm nor deny if she's correct, but Emily says it's working. So that's
It's working. She's right.
Emily can go into tech support.
There's Auntie Tori, yeah.
Hi, my darling.
I'll take her away because she doesn't like your face anymore.
Oh no, Emily.
What's that? That's Facebook. It's where the cool kids go to die. That's a lie. Hold on. And we have Jane's back. Hi again, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Well, Hannah wants to know when we're going to all be back out knitting again. Well, we're going to knit in public with Aimee this weekend. Harbour Yarns, if anyone would like to join us.
Saturday at what time, Sammy?
10 till 4. Weather.
That's how we roll.
If the weather's gonna be rainy, I'm just gonna have to cancel it, and we'll have to just knit inside. Because I can't have like 30 people turning up because I don't have the room.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm still definitely coming on Saturday, and I'm still definitely bringing a car full of people.
Well, you're driving, so I'm coming with you. So there's that story. See?
If it gets to dire situations where there's too many people to fit in a building,
Auntie Tori's orange.
find somewhere where we can get. I'm orange.
Emily's calling you Ginge.
That's so racist.
Oh my god. Are you xenophobic?
Yeah, we'll just go find somewhere, get coffee, and keep popping our heads back in and then popping our heads back out.
I mean, knitting group's 10 till 12. But if the weather's bad, probably not that many people will come down anywhere, so it should be alright.
Spitting all over my screen. If you keep on doing this, you're not invited to the next knitting night. I hope you realise that. Are you looking at yourself now? Hold on. Oh my word, your giant face. Look at you, you little creeper. Can you have a kiss? Does everyone like that I shaved the side of my head, by the way?
Yeah, I think it looks really good, actually.
Wow, looking badass as usual.
Where's Auntie Tori?
There's Auntie Tori. Are you going to say hi to Aimee?
Hi!
That one's Aimee.
Should continue.
Triumphant one Auntie Tori.
Yeah, that one's Auntie Tori, but that one's Aimee.
Hi, sweetie.
You can say, hello, Auntie Aimee.
What have you been doing today? Have you been watching Peppa?
Can't hear you. I've got you on the headphone. She thinks
Oh.
you're on
Oh, hello.
Because that's why
I want my pretty girl back. That's my bridesmaid. I got dibs.
my baby.
That one's Auntie
Aimee.
Tori.
Try Aimee. Say Aimee. Dare ya.
That's
I bet you Tenny you won't say Aimee right now. And now I heard tenor as well. Damn it.
You set yourself up for that one.
Yep. Backfired that.
We just all agree she isn't a performing seal, and Auntie Tori is her favourite auntie of all time. So, yep, agreed.
Yeah, that's true. She pretends to be you by holding her hair up behind her head. So she goes, I'm Auntie Tori! Like that. Because every time you go over, your hair's tied up.
Yeah.
Right. Hannah says she's in Edinburgh. Because she's too cool for us. So,
Oh, she's going to be Edinburgh, you're on crawl.
yeah, far too cool for us, man.
I couldn't get time off to escape for that.
Hold on. Where are we? We've lost everyone. Oh, that's a pretty one. Sorry, Mummy's gonna quit out of looking at those. So, should we do the big goodbye? Are we gonna say goodbye, Emily?
Yep.
And Joey.
That's Auntie Amy. You're holding on to this, aren't you? You're like, no, we're not gonna say hello to Auntie Amy. Oh,
I have that effect on children.
it's
And Joey.
yes, we get that that's Auntie Tori. We can all see orange Auntie Tori. Orange Auntie Tori. She's an orange. Yeah,
Look at the camera.
a blue camera. What about that? Ooh. Yeah, I see it.
That one. Blue.
That one's blue because we're using the blue laptop. Yay! Well spotted.
Okay, everyone, are we gonna sign off?
One.
Come on then.
I think we should because Emily's now playing with my Marvel notebook and I don't want to chew on it.
Yeah, I'm far too distracted by a cute little girl who knows my name, so
I want to see Auntie Tori. That was her favourite last week. I want to see Auntie Tori.
come on
So,
then.
next time she sees Amy, she's going to be all over her and then you'll be forgotten.
I know. I'll be so sad.
An old piece of toast down by the side of the sofa.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get too happy. Right? Got it?
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, enjoy my last corrigan. It has been a blast, ladies.
Yeah.
You can see we've only got ladies so far, but one day Sean might tune in. Yeah, I've had a grand time.
Until I get all the lads in the suit room watching.
Obviously, they'll be tuning in next week. They'll be like, "We're famous. We're not famous." Yes.
Awesome.
Right, love everybody. And I'll see you all next week if I don't see you beforehand.
Okay. See you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.